Here we're looking at an example of firms, essentially, and how people operate them and costs of production. We're given the information about two brothers, Paolo and Alfredo. We have Paolo, who purchases his own pizza ovens. Keep in mind that Paolo and Alfredo own their own pizza restaurants. So Paolo purchases his own pizza ovens. Alfredo, however, receives his pizza ovens as a gift. With this information that we have, we'd like to know who has a lower cost of production. Well, from what it seems, it's as though maybe Alfredo has lower startup costs than Paolo. However, we're looking at real costs of production, so that takes into more than account than just these startup costs and just that single explicit cost, which is what that pizza oven is, right? A pizza oven would be an explicit cost. But there are so many other things that go into cost of production, right? We need to also consider something such as wages paid to employees. We need to consider the rent of whatever building they might be in, other operating costs such as ingredients or any other materials that might be needed, right? So taking all of this into account, and it being that this is all information that we do not have, right? Because none of this was given to us. So we can't know anything about it. So even though Alfredo had this lower explicit cost for pizza ovens, Paolo may be doing much, much better when it comes to wages, rent, ingredients, and materials. Maybe he's getting all of this at a lower cost than Alfredo, in which case that might offset this price of the pizza ovens that he paid to get his own. So given that there's all of these other variables that go into the cost of production and all these inputs, we can't actually conclude at all who has a lower cost of production. So the answer to this is that we can't know. We would need to be given a bit more information on these other inputs of production costs in order to determine who actually has a lower cost of production.